So the day I hit reset on my life. Yeah, well, let me back up a little bit first. See, before that all happened, I just kept feeling unfulfilled. Like there's just so much more to life. And I wasn't truly living. I would get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, and just kept doing it over and over again. And then I was like, man, there's got to be more to life than this. So I always had this yearning to like fully live my life. So I'd ask myself, well, what is it I want to do? What would make me feel more fulfilled? And I would also look and see what other people were doing. And a lot of people like just same thing I was doing, or maybe they had going to the bar every night. And I knew that wasn't living my life the way I want to live to the fullest. So that wasn't an option either. Well, then I got sick and I thought I was going to die because I never really went ahead and started doing the things I wanted to do, mainly like travel and see the world. That's what I wanted to do. So when I got sick, it was a wake-up call because I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to die? And I never did what I wanted to do. I kept putting off everything to later. Well, see, the reality was when I got sick, I realized there's nobody that's going to come and tap you on the shoulder and say, guess what? Today's later. Start living your life. So I promised, I swore, I said, if I make it out, Lord, please, please, let me live. I promise I'll start living my life. And so I did. Obviously, I made it out. And I started living, and I was really committed, and then time goes by, and I'm like, no, girl, remember, you gotta live your life. Anything can happen. So I said, well, my business was booming. I was working all the time. Okay, you know what? No matter how busy I am, for a year, I'm gonna go on vacation. I don't care if it's overnight, it's a week, it's local, it's distance. And once a month, I'm taking a vacation. So I did that for a year successfully. However, the bad thing was I never truly felt like when I was on vacation, because I'd always take my laptop because, something would happen and if I didn't have it, I was going to not enjoy my vacation. I had to write up those contracts, get those deals done, keep working instead of delegating it or doing something to fully, enjoy my vacation, because I was like, I have to do it. I got to make sure it's done right, whatever. So truth be told, I did vacation. I did it. I met the year's goal, but I still never fully was on vacation. So then it happened. The great real estate dump, bubble, burst, whatever of 2024. Real estate market got so bad, so slow, that I started going through my savings like water. I started, looking for new ways to attract leads and get deals closed. It didn't matter. No matter how hard or how much money I'd throw at something, homes weren't selling. Buyers weren't buying. So then, October 6th, 2024, my birthday, I hit 58, and I had an epiphany. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop struggling. I had a little voice say, go live your life. And that's when I decided, basically I lost my job already, so go ahead and retire and start living my life. And start traveling. As a matter of fact, thanks to one of you telling me about the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, I'm up here today. Check this view out. Isn't this gorgeous? This is the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Big part of how I made it here was I kept never constantly forgetting about my goals and my desires. I was basically manifesting this new life of mine. I was always thinking about it way before 2020, way before I even got sick. And that's why I'm like, be careful what you wish for. It just might come true, whether it's good or bad. In my case, thank God, praise the Lord, it was good. I absolutely love this new life I have. Now, was there any emotional or things happen trying to reset my life? Yeah, absolutely. I'm still actually going through it all. I'm figuring it out as it goes along. For example, I don't know anybody that's done this ahead of me that could ask and be like, hey, how do you truly travel all the time and see the world until you get tired of doing that and something else comes along? You just kind of have to figure it out. So I just keep setting goals, and there's challenges. Of course, I got up north here and this huge blizzard, record-breaking blizzard came through, which kept me trapped for a while. But I big believer everything happens for a reason. So I just kept telling myself, this is time for you to just think, meditate, decide what you want to do, where you're going to go, plan your next trip. So that worked out okay. Little curveball there. But yeah, there's been things, going through money quicker than you think, or not being able to earn it the way you thought you were gonna. And then whether it's good or bad sometimes. Another thing I really have to work on, and I continue to do, is removing bad habits, including bad negative people. Some people I just had to cut off because I would tell them about my plans, and they, in their mind, can't think something like that can happen. So they're like, oh no, you can't do that. Like, you're going to run out of money, or, you're going to get attacked and killed, or no, I could never do that. You just got to keep those people, if they're friends or family that are close to you, I just limit what I say to them because, look, I'm doing it, and I don't need to prove this to nobody. I'm doing it because I want to do it. So I did have to remove some negative thoughts and bad habits, in order to do this. It's a lot of change. And I know as we get older, change is harder and harder, but I just embrace change with all I have. And it's really helping me along this journey. I also definitely listen to my intuition. I just stop, I breathe, I think about it, and I listen to what my intuition says feel good or doesn't feel good. And I know it sounds hokey, but that's a big part of how I've been making a lot of my decisions, and it has not steered me wrong as of today. I'm also making sure to exercise, eat better, be very thankful. I'm so grateful for everything that's happening to me. That way I attract more goodness in my life. And I definitely need the exercise and eating healthy to keep up with all this. Traveling and being on the go and having all these life-changing moments happening takes a lot of energy. And I know I need to be at my peak performance. Plus, as we get older, I think we should try and exercise a little more, sitting so much. And that's all I was doing a lot. So I make sure, definitely make sure I'm not sitting as much. I get up, take my walks, go to the gym, exercise, eat. These hikes are amazing. There's all kinds of trails here. Some are shut off for the winter because it's still a little icy since that blizzard came through. But I don't know. Maybe if I'm in this area when it all thaws, I might come back and explore a ton of these trails. I love that, and that's a form of exercise, right? And you get to see all this beauty. So let me ask you, have any of you ever hit reset, or have you thought about hitting reset? I'd love to hear about it, if so. Resetting can feel daunting, but it's a very empowering moment that has led to immense fulfillment. Thanks for watching. Till next time.